of the team there.
Yes.
How about 92 miles an hour for that return?
Getting up there.
Start serving into the hips if you could with a second serve. Slide one in and try and jam Pera if you're Świątek to avoid that full extension return. And she still didn't get enough speed on the second serve to trouble Pera, who got out of the way and throttles it to get to another break point. That return just a shade under 90 miles an hour.
Scoreline suggests a very one-sided affair, but many of these games have been hotly contested.
Is that a bad bounce?
We'll chalk it up.
That's what it looked like. Looked like it just kind of skidded a little bit low and right from the TV camera perspective. "30 minutes for the opening set, nearly 9 minutes for just this game in the second set.
Shame. Not a really good return initially. And she'd love a do-over on the forehand.
Yes.
Oh, nicely done. All guns blazing there. Lovely length on the return and full marks to Bernarda Pera. Sticking in there. Where there's life, there's hope. That's another sweetly struck forehand. So often you see players not wanting to take themselves fully out of their comfort zones against the likes of Świątek, but Pera's certainly given that a shot today.
30, 15. First set.
Right idea.
30 pari.
She's very clear-minded about what she wants to do out here, Pera. No hesitation whatsoever. Any available opportunity to rip, she is taking.
All the same there.
Świątek trying to slow things down with some heavy looping forehands, but Pera having,
30.
again, just clear vision of what she wants to do and willing to take the risk to get the reward.
Too ambitious there.
It'd be great to see Świątek incorporate more drop shots into her game. She creates so much opportunity to use it because she's so powerful.
Iga Świątek back on court in the Italian Open. This is her first match in Rome after beating Sabalenka in the previous tournament and winning that one. Easy match, obviously, for this one. The next match is a big one in my book. It's going to be interesting. It's Yulia Putintseva versus Iga Świątek. Putintseva is such a crazy, wild, insane person on court. Off the court, she seems like a sweetheart. But this should be some fireworks. Last time these two played was in Indian Wells, and there was some controversy in that match as well from Putintseva. Putintseva just beat Sloane Stevenson. Sloane Stevenson. I can't believe I don't remember what her last name is. But a pretty easy match for Yulia beating Sloane. And she'll play the world number one again for the second time this year. So we'll see what happens with this. Is Iga going to win the Italian Open? She probably is. However, Sabalenka is in this tournament as well. Sabalenka hasn't played yet. She's going to play here in about 10 hours or so. Filming tonight in Dallas studio here in the United States. All these matches are super early in the morning. However, Iga was playing at night in Rome, so that was in the afternoon here. But this Putintseva-Świątek match should be on Sunday, which is weird because right now we're on Thursday. So tell me why it's on Sunday, but it's kind of spread out. All the big players are in this tournament. It's going to be exciting leading up to this French Open. Naomi Osaka, Coco Gauff, Sabalenka, Rybakina. They're all in this one, and it should start to get interesting, as it always does, as we head into the second week next week. But this weekend is going to be interesting. Putintseva versus Iga Świątek, Kazakhstan versus Poland. So it's going to be super fun seeing this one. Super late right now. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe right here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube. There is also a thanks button on the bottom right of the video player. It just has the word thanks on your phone or on your computer. Click on that, please, and you can send me money that way. It's super easy to do. I actually haven't received a thanks notification in quite some time, in a few months on here on YouTube. So if you can hit that thanks and break that streak, that would be so fantastic. So I can eat tonight by having some money. So thank you so much. Italian Open. I actually didn't watch the Italian Open last year. Did you? Who won it last year? And I did not watch this one last year. So we'll see what happens with this. This should be Iga Świątek's last tournament before the French Open. She is fully expected to win the French Open. I believe she's won 3 out of the last 4 French Opens. So, and she's just domination in that Grand Slam. So we'll see what happens there. First Grand Slam of the year, of course, was the Australian Open. She didn't do well in that, as she usually does. Hate to say that out loud. And then she'll head over to Wimbledon for the 3rd Grand Slam, of course, and then finish off the year with the U.S. Open when she's won once. Why is Iga Świątek not good on grass? That's an interesting one. I guess it makes sense. I mean, she's best on dirt, as they call the clay courts, and grass is super fast. So it's a complete opposite. So she needs to learn how to do better on grass. What warm-up tournaments does Iga Świątek have before Wimbledon? So in other words, what grass court tournaments will she be playing before Wimbledon? I do not know the answer to that. So please let me know in the comments on that. I'd be very interested in knowing that. I'd be more interested actually in knowing where is she going to play after the French Open. Like right after the French is over, maybe she'll take a break or 2, 2 weeks off, I don't know, and do some media in Poland or something. But she's doing great, winning these. Her tennis season for 2024 obviously is doing great. We all expected that. She's still so young and is a first ballot Hall of Famer. At next month, she'll be 23 years old. If she retired today, she would be in the Hall of Fame already. And just doing well off the court. I mean, she's got a new big sponsor this year, which is a big deal. And let's face it, tennis is a big business. So she's making quite a bit of money. So good for her. Trying to think of any other players that I want to mention that are in this Italian Open. I think I mentioned all of them. Naomi Osaka, she has already played 2 matches. This is Iga Świątek's match today was the first one, and then Putintseva will be her second one. But Naomi has already played her first 2. She's an interesting one. You know, she's coming off the pregnancy. It's her first year back since that. Hasn't done that great, in my opinion, to start off the season, but she just needs some time, and she's fell out of the seeding, obviously. She's probably like 150th in the world or something like that. But we'll see where she goes from there. Sabalenka was literally 2 or 3 points away from beating Iga Świątek last week in Madrid in the final. And somehow Iga Świątek pulled that one out and won that one in a very exciting match, a very long match of 3+ hours. To put that in perspective, Iga Świątek's first round match today, or technically, I guess, the second round match, but her first match of the Italian Open today took like just a little over an hour. Not sure who Coco Gaufi today, and then I don't think Rybakina's played yet. Rybakina plays later. It's nighttime right now in the U.S., so she'll play tomorrow morning here, U.S. time, which will probably be afternoonish over there in Rome. Have you ever been to Rome? I've never been there. Hope to someday. Love to see Poland as well someday. I usually have a beautiful Polish flag here, but I left it in the South Lake studio, which is 30 minutes that way or that way. So super late right now. I actually wasn't planning on hopping on camera, but I thought it was super cute that Iga Świątek hit someone with the ball. And would you like to be hit by a ball by Iga Świątek? Put that in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I told you about the thanks button. DM me on Instagram. I get those every often. Love getting the DMs. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Go Iga Świątek. Yulia Putintseva versus Iga Świątek. Kazakhstan versus Poland. That's 2 days away, and I cannot wait. 2.5 days away. 3 days away, really. Sunday for here in the U.S. Cannot wait to watch that. It could be something a little wild. We never know what the heck Yulia Putintseva is going to do on the court, and I have a suspicion this is going to be a big one. So let's watch it and keep it here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube, and we'll see you again very soon. Talk to you later. Bye.